Hi, good morning to all. Welcome to today's class, and today we are mainly going to discuss about the practice questions of our block 4. Okay, and we already completed our fourth block, and in this fourth blocks we are discussing about the animals which has good sense of sight or smell, hearing and touch. These all the things how helps them that we are discussing in this chapter. And the first lesson we were discussing about the animals which has good sense of sight and how they are surviving. And this good sense of sight, it helps the animals to escape from their enemies, and it helps them to find their food. Then we learnt about the super sense of smell, and the animals which has good sense of smell, it also helps them to find their prey and to escape from their enemies, and it helps them to knows about their environment, right? And in that case we discussed about the sniffer dogs, bears and like that things, like these animals. Then we learnt about super sense of hearing, right? In hearing we discussed about a new topic, that is echolocation, and in this echolocation what all the animals are using this echolocation, and like bats, dolphins, like these things we discussed. And after that we learnt about the super sense of touch and taste. The animals which by using their skin it helps them to they are having a good sense of touch by using their skin. Other than skin, some animals are using their whiskers and antenna. Then the taste buds in humans have a good, means humans, catfish and butterflies. These all the cases we discussed about the super sense of taste. And now we can discuss the question answers of block 4. And our first question, what is a super sense? Give example. What is super sense? The super sense means that an animal, means normally we have 5 sense organs, and in super sense, the term super sense means that an animal or a human, they are having an especially good sense, especially powerful sense, that is considered a super sense. An animal or humans, they have especially or extremely powerful sense. That sense is considered as super sense. Give examples. Examples we can say that we discussed about animals, some animal or human. So in humans, the taste buds, we can mainly in humans the taste buds we give more preference in this chapter. So the good sense of taste by the humans, one of the example. Or you can say that the cats, the good eyesight of cats, or good sense of smell by the dogs. So like that you can write the example. Okay, the good sense of sight of cat or good sense of smell by the dogs, like this. Any 2 examples you have to write. Then second question, name some animals with the super sense of sight. Already I told you cat. And name some animals. Here it is asking not only one animal, some animals. Okay, so we can take cow, or what all the things we discussed in that lesson. We learned about cows and chameleons, like this, and eagle, vultures, hawks, right? So we can choose, you can choose any 2 of them, that from your textbook itself you can find the answer. That means page number 20, that super sense of sight. Many examples are there, you have to take any 2. An eagle can spot. An eagle has good sense of sight. It helps them to spot its prey from a height of 10,000 to 15,000 feet. Okay, or you can write the case of owls. They can see the objects in darkness. Okay, or otherwise you can write there, grazing animals like cows have elongated eyes to help them to see all around. So any two examples you can write. Then third question, and one more thing, how does it helps them? That means that only we are discussing. And in the case of eagles, they can spot their prey. That is, the eyesight help them to find their prey. So together we are writing the answers. So third question, what are sniffer dogs? What are sniffer dogs? Sniffer dogs are the dogs which has a good sense of smell. And how do they help humans? And the sniffer dogs are well trained with their good sense of smell. So it helps them to, it helps us to. That means how it helps the humans? It helps us to find or detect the explosive materials like bomb. Okay, explosive materials or illegal drugs, currencies, and to find the path of means like thieves, to find the thieves, like that we can write. Okay, so then fourth question, what is echolocation? What is echolocation? Echolocation is the process in which the sound waves or echoes are used to find where the objects in space. That means echolocation is the process in which by using the sound waves or echoes, the animals they find or detect the objects in space, to detect the objects in space. Then which animals use it? Which animals use echolocation? In your textbook itself that answer is there. Bats or dolphin. How do they use it? They are producing the sounds from their nose. They produce the sounds from their mouth or nose, and that sounds travels in the form of waves, and when these sounds hit the object, then that sounds or that echoes bounces back to their ears. Whose ears? Animals, for example bat or dolphin ears. So in that way they are using this echolocation. That means they are producing the sound waves. They are producing the sound from their nose or mouth, and when this sound hit to an object, so that time the echoes they can hear. That means that sound waves bounces back to their ears. That is considered as object. That means reflection of sound, I already told you, to reflect back to their ears, so they can analyze the distance from their original position to the object position. So they can divert their path. Then fifth one, how do animals predict an earthquake before it actually happens? The animals which has good sense of hearing, they can easily sense the presence of like this natural disasters, earthquake. That means vibrational changes, like when we discussed about the good sense of hearing, like infrasonic and ultrasonic sound, we already discussed in that chapter. So in that lesson we learned that the animals which has good sense of hearing, they have they can predict or they can detect the natural disasters like earthquakes. So it's mainly due to the earthquakes. At the time of earthquakes, before the earthquake, there is some kinds of vibrational changes happen in water or ground. So these vibrational changes can easily heard by the animals which has good sense of hearing. Okay, so that animals hearing or smell, if they are having a good sense of hearing or good sense of, in the case of a snake, I told you that they can't able to hear but they can due to the vibrations on the ground, that they can analyze with this help of their skin, right. So in the same way we can say that the vibrational changes in the water or ground helps the animals to analyze that something is coming towards them from low. Might that be that they can easily detect earlier than humans because of their super senses. Then sixth one, how does the super sense of touch help crocodiles? The super sense of touch helps the crocodile. It's answered from page number 23. You can see that the crocodiles have the beginning of that page. The crocodiles have tiny receptors that sense touch below their jaw. These receptors feel any small movements from an animals in water. They also helps them sense how far away the animals is. So that is the answer of our sixth question. Then our seventh one, the sense of taste is said to be most developed in humans. How does the super sense help humans survive? So in that case you can write the good sense of taste helps the humans to eat the food which is good for them. By taste we can analyze the good food or the which food will be harm for us. So by with the help of this taste bud, sometimes the things are looking good, but when we are eating time we are feeling something wrong. So it helps us to know the taste, and we can take the good food and we can keep away the harmful food items. Okay, harmful food we can take away by the help of our taste buds. Okay, then eighth question, an animal can have more than one super sense. Yes, an animal can have more than one super sense. And justify the statement by giving example. How can we justify? When we consider about the cat. Okay, cat, they are having good sense of sight. At the same time they are having a good sense of touch. Am I right? Yes. Okay, and when we consider about dog, dogs has a good sense of hearing. At the same time they are having a good sense of smell. Okay, the dogs which has good sense of smell or hearing. So their ear and their nose are super senses. Okay, and like this, if you can able to find many examples we can find from our chapter, so you can find more examples. Okay, so that's all about the practice questions and its answers, and that's all for today's class, and next class we will discuss about fifth block. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.